Hi, this is a tutorial video of the H-Wing VTOL ready to fly package. Let's open the case and take a look. Here we have a main body, a remote controller, and 2 winglets, and 1 phone clip, and 2 batteries. In your case, 1 battery, because later on we'll release other versions that need 2 batteries. Now let's take a look at this side of the box. Here we have 2 VTOL arms and 2 sets of propellers, 1 charger and 1 neck strap, 1 micro USB cable and 1 Type-C cable. After we received the H-Wing and I tried to take it out to fly for the first time, there is one more step you need to do to make sure you have the right GPS location. It's the satellite search. Take the main body and put the batteries in. While you do that, leave out all the arms and winglets. And then take the powered on main body to an open field, and where there are not many obstacles, like a grassland, and it may last for a few minutes to search for the satellites. This only needs to be done for the first time, and only for one time. Now let's take the remote controller and put it together with the phone clip. Fasten the phone clip with the ring. You can adjust the angles if you want. Here we have a phone on the phone clip. Now let's take the USB cable that matches your phone and connect your phone and your remote controller with it. Make sure the antenna is vertical to the phone. Turn on the remote controller and the HEQ Fly app too. A prompt will show and click OK. And now we have an image. Now click the Bluetooth icon and you'll find one that named T10 something something, and select that option. Now the Bluetooth status will show connected, and a takeoff check will appear on the phone. Click I know. You can switch the FPV image to the map at the left corner. Now we have position for the status, because it's done searching for the satellites. Otherwise it will be out hold. Now take out the battery and start assembling the drone. First we mount the arms. Make sure the curved side on the drones and the one on the arms are perfectly matched. Otherwise, it will break the connecting parts. Push it inside. Now mount the propellers. One that with the black head goes here, and rotate it counterclockwise. And one with the white tip goes here, rotate it clockwise. And it's the same with the rest of the propellers. After that, make sure the propellers are fastened with the motors. Now let's go into the winglets. Still the same procedure. Align the connecting parts and push it inside. An easy way to do this is to align the top and then the bottom. This will go in easily. Next, we're going to power on the edge wing. Put the battery in with the label facing the head direction. Stick the charging port in and power on. Make sure the cover is tightly fastened by the magnets so it won't fly out during the flight. Take the drone to the home position. Before taking off, we still need to do the compass calibration and airspeed calibration. In order to do that, we need to make sure the status is in position. We select the mode in American hand, which is mode 2. And there are 3 steps in the compass calibration. Now the first step is finished. Now it's the second step. One more step to go. The compass calibration is done. Next is the airspeed calibration. There are 2 steps. First, block the airspeed tube. After that, blow on the tube. The calibrations are done and is ready to take off. Put it on the home position. If there is a prompt that says your airspeed calibration failed, you need to repeat the step and until the prompt no longer appears. Disarm with the throttle pulled down and yaw to the right. Push the throttle up and it will take off. There are a few flight data on the bottom. Airspeed, ground speed, altitude, distance from home, and the flight distance and flight time. The one that needs to pay attention the most is the altitude. When the altitude reaches 30 meters, stop the throttle and push button A. It will switch to fixed wing mode. And now the button A will glow blue. Control the left and right roll with the stick on the right. Now we fly the edge wing back. Push button A again, it will switch to rotor mode. And you can control it by your hand. Push again and it will switch to fixed wing mode again. Click the FPV image, it will switch to full screen image. When the edge wing is out of sight, the flight is guided only by the FPV image. There are two options for landing, manual landing and automatic landing. The distance from home is now 350 meters. Push button B and it will fly back to home by itself. The first scenario is auto return caused by signal loss or low battery. If there's an obstacle right on the home position like a tree or a building, switch quickly from position to alt hold and back to position. The drone will stop descending and goes into hover, and you'll be able to control the drone with the remote controller. So find a field clear of obstacles and land the drone. Pull down the throttle stick and wait for the drone to arm itself after the drone lands and propellers stop. The second scenario is auto return by pressing button B. In this case, there's an obstacle on the home position too. Press B again, and the rest of the step is basically the same as the first scenario. Find a clear path and land. Minimize the throttle and let it arm. The third scenario is just normal auto return with no obstacles on the home position. Nothing needs to be done here, just wait for the drone to land and arm itself.